Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel for another season 13 episode review. And today I will be reviewing episode 13, The Darkest Hour. The ninja, geckos, and monks retreat into a cave to hide from Griefbringer and the Skull Sorcerer, but the doors don't close in time, so the ninja go outside to battle some of the skeletons so they can buy some time. Then they go back inside the cave and the doors close, and the monks and geckos try to look for a way out, but there's no hope. But then Marissa and Glutch sit down and they discuss of how hardworking both tribes are, and they talk about if they team up and if they work together, they can defeat the Skull Sorcerer. But then the Skull Sorcerer arrives with his full army and he breaks down the doors, and then the ninjas surrender themselves to the Skull Sorcerer and are forced to give themselves up and for the monks and the geckos to go free, but the Skull Sorcerer doesn't honor his promise to the ninja. Starting off, the fight scene in the episode was pretty good, and even though it was short, I thought it was a pretty decent fight scene and I thought it was still pretty good. I thought the humor in the episode was really good too, and I liked the little reference to Lord of the Rings where the ninjas say "you shall," and then the ninja and then Zane says that they should not be granted permission to traverse beyond this point, and I thought that was pretty funny there and a nice little reference to the movie. So I thought that was pretty funny, and like I said in some of my past reviews, the humor in this season is getting really better and better, and it's getting much more better in the season. Everything with the humor, so I think it's much more better humor than season 11 and season 12 humor. So I'm really love that we're seeing that the show go back to its old ways, like the humor going back to the season 1 and season 2 humor and stuff. And also I really like of how the show's going back to the old show seasons and stuff, like it's having the old like style of the shows and stuff. So I'm really liking that it's going back to the old days, the better days of Ninjago. So I really like that. Also, I enjoyed the scene with the monks and the geckos and everything making peace. I thought that was a pretty good scene, and I like how Marissa and Glutch are still in the story, because even though Kai and Nia are the leaders, it's still great to see that they didn't leave the story, like I said in one of my other reviews. And I like that they both make peace between each other and not to make it where the ninja are doing everything for them. So I really like that. Also, it was great seeing that the Skull Sorcerer was in this episode as well and everything. I thought he looked pretty cool. And also I thought Glutch and Marissa saying the episode name, the title card, The Darkest Hour, was pretty cool. Also, the ending to this episode was really cool, and also it was just a great ending for this episode. So I thought that the ninja were quick to trust the Skull Sorcerer, which I feel like that's a little odd and weird, because I feel like since the ninja have fighted a bunch of villains, I feel like that they would not trust the Skull Sorcerer, but I think it was just a little too just early for the ninja to trust him and to just automatically trust him. So I thought that was a little odd for them to trust the Skull Sorcerer this early on. Also, I thought it was a little rushed of how the monks and geckos made peace. Like, I thought it was still a cool scene, but I thought it was just still like a little bit rushed because before in the episode, Glutch tells Kai not to tell the monks about the cave, and if Kai didn't tell them, then the monks could have died, which it seemed that Glutch was okay with that. And then basically at the end of the episode, they're all happy and they're all friends with each other. So I feel like it was just a little too rushed for them to make peace with each other, just a little bit too rushed. The plot of the episode was really good and I really enjoyed it. The characters were good in the episode, not bad or great, just good. I thought the ninja were pretty decent in the episode, and as well as Marissa and Glutch, I thought they were pretty decent too in the episode. The action in the episode was pretty good. I thought it was decent. I wish the fight scene was a little more longer, but I still thought it was a pretty good fight scene. But I don't like how the ninja trusted the Skull Sorcerer this early, because since they fighted a lot of villains over the years of the seasons, I feel like that they should know not to trust any villain, because I felt like that everyone knew that the Skull Sorcerer would lie about this. So I thought it was a little too odd for the ninja to trust the Skull Sorcerer. But overall, I really enjoyed this episode, so I have to rate it an 8 out of 10. But thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe and share your thoughts of the episode in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video.